What is Albania cooking? That is a question that I am asking myself as I record this video, because just a few minutes earlier, the final of the 64th edition of the Festivali Këngës in Albania has finished, and as you probably know, the winner of this contest goes to Eurovision and represents Albania. And it just so happens that the winner that I predicted and I liked the most and felt like I had the most potential to compete at Eurovision has won. Alice has won the contest with the song Nan. So the song won. It had a 50-point margin, 152 points, 68 points from the jury and 84 from the public. I explain why the public vote is that number which it is, and I also explain the huge point disparities that you can see right now on the screen between all the acts. So basically, Albania used seven juries, and they all give points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and 12 points. But for the public, what I'm saying is, at least they did it actually 50-50 this time. They planned to do a international online voting, but that got scrapped for unknown reasons, I think. But yeah, the Albanian broadcast then uses a rounded system, not a formulaic system, but a rounded system. So basically, the 10th best song by the that was voted by the public gets the equivalent of being 10th in all of the jurors. That means 7 jurors all giving 1 point will be 7 points. To the 9th place televote gives 14 points. For the 8th place 21 points, and so on. So the winner of the televote gets 84 points, because 12 points times 7 juries equals 84. Yeah, as you see here, Ali's won 152. He was the jury and the public winner. Then in second is another favorite, Enis Naziri with Takan Fall. Then Shayla got nuked by the televote, I guess. Well, not really. Her life was pretty decent. Her studio version is very good, but it's just a song that is very hard to do live, and I think it wouldn't be a good fit for Eurovision. In fourth, we have Fifi and Tiri Jotsi and the song Ri. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a bit overachieving for them. Vedat Ademi definitely is overachieving. I don't know if he's popular or something, but he did really well in the juries. I think he placed, third? Because many gave him 10 points. One juror actually gave Alice 0 points for, I don't know why, because his song was, his life at least was objectively good. His vocals were on point, and I wouldn't say that Vedat Ademi or Saviana Vierda have pulled me more into. Yeah, Sara Capo, my personal favorite, is 6th, which I am happy about. Her reaction after getting her televote points, she placed 4th, was kind of confusing. It felt like she wasn't really happy about it. I don't know if there was a misunderstanding, but was just weird to see. Endrika Chachi, 7th, which actually in my list I think it's also 7th, or at least near that place. Then we have Two Farm, Luna Chausholi, Enchi Nasufi, Frenzy, Giti, Rezartas Mayan 13th, Saviana Verda with a long ass title, Lawrence Azrama, Gerta Mahmutai, Rigersa Loka, Erik Loshi, Kamela Islamai, Links, Evireci, Kleanza Susai, and Busule Zemres in last. Well, Links, Evireci, Kleanza Susai, and Gresa Joseri and Pedicaso are all tied for last place because they got 0 points from everybody. Yeah, so in the Eurovision World Poll, Alice also won the poll with 35%. In the Reddit final poll, he also won, I think with Sara Capo came second in the list, but Alice came first with 536 points, as I'm seeing here now. Yeah. So, for the show, I think it was pretty okay. I am kind of disappointed in the Albanian broadcaster because the live on YouTube was pretty stinky. Sometimes the screen was shut off, kind of was black, and it flickered and it glitched a bit, and the sound glitched a bit, which they could absolutely do better next time. And yeah, for the songs, not really much happened differently. Sara Kapo still did her lipstick thing. Alice still was in the dark for most of the song, and the camera was spinning around him. But for the interval acts, I think the interval acts were probably combined. They were probably better than all the songs because they were like maybe like 50% at least forgettable songs. The other 50% had like Rezartas Maya, Giti, and Alice and Sara Kapo and so on, who were interesting acts, and the other 15% were boring. 50% were boring acts. The interval acts had no boring acts. So first, Škoda Elektronika was presented with having the most points in Albanian history and performing their new single, what was it called? It's called Phosphoron. Yeah, a really good song, I think. A club banger, as one comment also suggests. It is pretty good, and I would definitely listen to it in private. Then they performed Zierm, obviously the song that they competed with, and then they announced Tommy Cash, and the crowd went wild. Like he was a big deal. I had a feeling they rooted more for him than Alice. I don't think that's true, but it felt like it at least. First he performed Okay, which is an okay song. I don't really feel much about it. Then, of course, Espresso Macchiato and Uns. If Tommy Cash in Albania wasn't random enough, he performed Uns. By the way, please don't look up the music video for Uns. You don't want to be traumatized. Well, he performed a variation of Uns. But an orchestral version of Espresso Macchiato is not what I expected. Yeah. About the result and about Albania's chances, I think the future of Albania, looking at 2025 and 2026 now, I think the future is in good hands. The format of this year's is pretty controversial. There were 10 newcomers, I think, out of the 28 artists, and only 5 of the 10 newcomers could compete in the final. So 5 were eliminated, and all the established artists, they could just walk off into the final. Yeah, that was criticized by many, which I definitely understand. Yeah. So I think Albania will do really good at the next contest. As I said, it could even be a winner contender. The juries will probably love this one. My advice for Alice, as if he's gonna listen to me, but just advice for Albania in general, but also for the staging of Alice. Please don't, Albanian delegation, please don't make this. Firstly, don't make the staging too dark, because the staging in the national final was too dark. And don't spin the camera around like a crazy cameraman. Make some static shots, because that's just off-putting. Just all these cuts between them. It's off-putting. Yeah, well, I think that's all. Maybe some fire pyrotechnics. I think the clock is actually a very strong symbol, and I really like that when he pulled out the clock and this black robe he's wearing all along. Maybe some like backing to support him, because he is pretty alone there. I mean, he is confident, but he's pretty alone on the stage, and I think that's also off-putting. But yeah, it's 1:20 a.m. currently, Central European time, and I'm tired. I sure am tired, and I will go to sleep soon. Maybe I'll edit a bit of this video soon, maybe now or after I wake up. I don't think. Well, I think I will upload a Montesong review after the winner of Montesong is announced, which will be today at 8, which started at 8 p.m. and will apparently end at 11 p.m. I'll probably make a short video about that, but a long video I wouldn't expect before Christmas. So I think now it is too soon to say Merry Christmas, because I probably will upload another video. But if I don't upload another video, Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, enjoy the time with your family, with your friends, with your loved ones, and we'll see each other soon.